welcome to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Akudo. Welcome to another video. This is another video dealing with a question. This one is not from my sister. This is from my brother, my unique brother. Like the title said, should I marry my ex-wife's sister? To all returning subscribers, hello, welcome back. For those of you that are not part of my family, what are you waiting for? You watch all these videos, you might as well come join us. You see the red button that says subscribe, click on that button. Wait for the notification bell, click on that one too, so that you will be the first to see my videos once they drop. Now let's jump right into it. Let me get the email. Okay, my brother, let me get my iPad. Okay, my brother, this story this story is complicated, but I'm gonna take it in parts so that I don't get confused. My brother, I told you I was going live, so I hope you are watching. I'm gonna give you ask for my opinion. This is a disclaimer. This is just my opinion. If you have a different opinion, put it in the comment section. If you agree with me, put it in the comment section. Come on, let's help each other out. Iron sharpens iron, okay? So I'm gonna give my views, you give your own views. Okay, like the first part of it is you are a 30, no, you are no, what you say your wife is 36. Okay. You are a 40-year-old man married to a 36 woman, a 36-year-old woman. She is your ex-wife, okay? You guys were married for 6 years. She got married to you when she was 30. And you said that initially the person you met was the junior sister. And that was the person you actually liked. That's the person you wanted to marry. But she did not give you the day or time. She didn't have time for you. She was not interested. That was the junior sister. So the senior sister, who is your ex-wife, is the one that paid attention to you. So you got married to her. How I wish I could see you physically, I would have asked you. So did you marry her because you loved her, or you married her just for compensation? Like, since the junior sister can't have me, let me marry her just to be close to the sister. Okay? That's the first question I would have asked you. But since you're not here, you're listening to me, that's a question for you. So you said you got married to the sister, the senior sister, and you guys have been married for 6 years. Within the course of the marriage, you guys gave birth to twins, one boy and one girl. After 6 years, within the marriage, you got to know that your wife, your ex-wife, was cheating on you. You confronted her. She said it was true. You were not paying attention to her. She felt that you just was not part of this marriage. You see why I say, let me ask you that question. So maybe your heart was still with the first sister. So you just married her just to marry her, because she's saying that you never paid attention to her. She complained that you were not present in the marriage. So that was why she cheated on you, although there is no excuse for cheating. Okay. So let's get that out of the way. So she cheated on you. So 6 years into the marriage, you guys got a divorce. She's now your ex. You guys have been divorced for 2 years. She is she works at a place where she travels all the time. So her sister is always with your kids. So you started going over there to go see your kids. One thing led to another, and you guys started hanging out. You guys, she's still not married. You guys started hanging out, and you professed your love to her, and she said that she likes you too, or she loves you too. And now 2 of you are in love. Why can you not marry her? Why can't you marry her if she is your life partner, if she is the one that God created for you? My brother, don't bring God into this. God say you are on your own, bro. Don't put me into this. Okay, let me continue. So you said, okay, what if this is your life partner? What if this is the rib of your rib? What if this is the one God created for you? Maybe you didn't work with the sister because she was not meant for you. So why can't you guys get married? You guys are so scared to tell your ex-wife because you know she will not agree to this marriage, and you guys are in love. What should I do, Miss Unique? My brother, you see why I told you that your question is in parts. I have to answer them in parts. Okay? Because there is no black and white answer here. Okay? For me, I might be wrong, but this is what I think. You were in love with the sister, the little sister, the junior sister. And when she said no to you and didn't give you time, I think you married the other sister just for compensation, just to be close to the first one who you really liked. You were never in that marriage. You were never present in that marriage. I think you didn't give it your all because your heart was somewhere else. So this is what I think. So the marriage didn't work because you never put in your best. You never gave it your all. You were not in it to win it. You were not in that marriage, fully. So when it didn't work, so your ex-wife cheated on you. So you guys got divorced. Now your children stay most of the time, almost 80% of the time, with their auntie. So you started going over there to see your children. From there, you guys started talking and bonding and blah, 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 blah. And now you guys are in love. My brother, this is just my opinion. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. Your ex-wife is the senior sister. And the junior sister is now the one you want to marry. You guys, they are family, bro. They are family. They will remain family whether you marry her or you don't marry her. These two sisters are blood. They are family. It's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be weird. Will your ex-wife ever come to see her children? She might even make sure that her sister doesn't see the children anymore. Are you willing to lose that relationship just because of her? And my brother, I'll be honest with you, I don't have an answer. I tell you guys, I don't have all the answers. So please, my uniques, if you're listening to this and you're watching this video, go to the comment section and tell him what to do. In my own opinion, my brother, I might be wrong, but please leave these sisters alone. Leave these sisters alone. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. Leave these two sisters alone. There is somebody out there. Go find somebody else to love out there. I want you to go watch my video. I think it's on Girl Code, Sister Code, something like that. I'm going to put it in the description. I'm going to put the link in the description. I want you to go watch that video. Even though I don't believe that the Girl Code thing, I believe it to an extent. Because if really this person is your life partner, the one God made for you, then that's your life partner. I can't tell you not to be happy. If the junior sister is really who was meant, the rib of your rib, like you said, the flesh of your flesh, the heart of your heart, the soul of your soul, then who am I to tell you, no, don't marry her? No. But the thing I'm saying is, be sure. Be sure. If you say you're a Christian, then seek the face of the Lord. Be sure before you go destroy a family. Destroy these two sisters, their family. Destroy these two sisters' relationship. Destroy your relationship with your children. Destroy your relationship with your children and their auntie. For what? So please, my brother, if you think she's the rib of your rib or the flesh of your flesh and you believe God is directing you, make sure your lust is not directing you. Make sure your brain is not directing you. Make sure your eyes are not the ones directing you. Make sure this is not the one directing you. But if you say God is the one directing you, then there won't be a problem, because I believe something about God. God is not an author of confusion. If God is the one directing you, my brother, that this is the rib of your rib, now you're quoting Bible, trying to put God in it. After all, Jacob, when he went to marry Rachel, they gave him Leah. And then after 7 years, he still got Rachel. And now you become my brother. You now know the Bible real good. You have gone to research everything in the Bible to support yourself. Kudos to you. I'm not going to tell you yes. I'm not going to tell you no. But my own opinion is not going to end well. If God is not the one directing you, you see, Jacob was doing his thing, and God maybe might be the one directing it. If God is not the one directing you, my brother, it is not worth destroying a whole family just for what you want, for your lust or what. You don't even know whether this is love. Are you sure it is love? Are you sure this is not lust? Because she was the one you came to the first time and she said no to you, and then you settled for the sister. Her sister did not know you came for her sister. You see, the big sister, the senior sister, did not know the one you came for was the junior sister because you never told them. According to what you wrote, you said they didn't know. But when you started coming close to them, your eye was on the junior sister, but she never paid attention to you. The one that paid attention and had time for you was the senior one. So you married that one. So you see, my brother, you started this mess. I'm going to be honest with you. You started this mess. You knew you were not in love with the senior sister. You knew you did not want the senior sister. You knew she was not your type. Why did you marry her? You wrote here that your wife said she cheated because you were never in the marriage. You were checked out of the marriage long before the marriage even started. You wrote it here, right here. So you knew you were not in love with that girl. You knew you did not want that woman. Why did you marry her? And then you guys were blessed with two, a boy and a girl, with a twin. You guys were blessed with twins, a boy and a girl, that are now 6 years old. And your wife works all the time, so her job takes her out. She travels most of the time, so she keeps her children with her junior sister. So now you've started going to go see the children over there, and now you guys are dating. My brother, this is not gonna end well for you. This is not good. Don't do this. Don't do this. Pray. This might not be love. This might be lust. You don't know what you want. Because it's very clear to us. The first time you wanted something and you settled for something. And now all of a sudden you don't want this one anymore. Now you want this one. Why are we going to create all this confusion for what? So my brother, in my own opinion, leave these two sisters alone. Pray and tell God to find you somewhere else. Find you another lover, another woman, another partner somewhere. This family, you have already messed up when you started by marrying the wrong sister. You messed up and you knew. My brother, don't tell me you didn't know. You knew. That was why you were never in the marriage. That was why the lady, she said you checked out of the marriage even before the marriage started. You were not in that marriage. You were not in there to win it. You were just there to be close to the one you actually wanted. My brother, let me tell you, when I come closer, you're going to be angry with me, but let me tell you the truth. That was the height of deceitfulness. You were deceitful. To your first wife, you were very deceitful. Why would you do that to a woman? You knew you were not interested. You knew you didn't like her that much. You knew you didn't want to marry her. You knew she was not your type. Why did you go ahead and marry her? You just married her. Let me tell you the truth. You married her just to be close to the one you actually loved. Just to be close to the one you actually wanted to be with. And you couldn't pretend. For how long will you pretend? Maybe the first 1 year, 2 years, and the pretense was over. All gloves were off. Your true self started showing. All you wanted to do was, and then the girl, went and committed, adultery. She went and cheated on you, which is a no. There's no reason for her to cheat. If she knew the marriage wasn't working, maybe she could have also, on her own part, she could have maybe checked out of it too and said, you know what, bros, come, this is not working. You go your way, I go my way. She could have done that. But, she stayed there and she cheated. And then you found out that she cheated on you and she has been cheating according to you for 2 years. So you guys, got a divorce and you guys are separated now. And all of a sudden, you want to date the sister and marry the sister. These children that you see you as their dad, that you're married to their mom, their mom is your ex. Now they're gonna see their auntie as now their new mommy. Please, my brother, think biko when made him chineke yogi. Think before you begin to do. Think before you begin to cause this havoc in this family, in your family, in her family, in your children's life. Before you begin to destroy things, please think about it. Okay? That's just my truth. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is just my answer to you. I cannot stand there and tell you, oh no, don't do it. Neither will I stand there and say, yeah, do it. It might be one God gave you. You alone know what God is telling you. Because if you could do it the first time and marry somebody you didn't love, just because you wanted to be close to this one you love, I think this one too, God is not telling you. You're just hearing everything. Indigestion is telling you. Maybe you ate the wrong food, is telling you. Sometimes when we have gas, we begin to hear the Holy Spirit. Sometimes when we have indignation, we begin to hear the Holy Spirit. When we begin to be in our head, we say God is speaking. I don't think God is the one speaking. Because the first time, if you listen to God, you would have listened and know that that marriage was a no-no. So now, how do we believe that now God is the one telling you all these Bible things you're quoting for me? I didn't even know you know Bible, like, Rachel and Leah and Jacob. Now you Biko, my brother. Now you Biko. I think I'll stop here. I don't want to go any further. I will tell you, my brother, in my own opinion, leave this family alone. It will not end well. Go somewhere else. Go find somebody else to love. Pray for God to give you somebody else. And not rib off your rib. Go love somebody else. I don't think these two people are it. And another thing, sometimes too, I'm beginning to think sometimes when you want something and you don't get it, there's that thing of, ego. You want to go back and maybe for me, I don't even think you are in love with this girl. It's just that the first time she didn't have time for you. Now she has time for you and proclaiming she loves you. How do we know she's not desperate? How do we know? Maybe she's desperate because if her sister was 30 when she got married to you, her junior sister was 28. So if you add 6 years, so she's 34 now. So maybe and then 2 years of after marriage, that's another 30, she's about 36 now. So how are we sure she's not desperate? Maybe she feels nobody is coming. So let me just grab my sister's ex-husband. Who knows? We don't know. I don't know. You don't know. How do you know she loves you? How do you know she just wants to have you because she's desperate? She just wants to be married. How do you know it's true love, my brother? These are the questions you should ask yourself and be very, very careful. All that glitter, bro, is not gold. There's so many things that glitter, but they are not gold. You have to be very, very careful. My own opinion, leave these two sisters alone. Leave your children alone. Be in your children's life. Since you and your ex-wife, you guys are cordial for the sake of the children, be cordial. This is their auntie. Be cordial with her and get the stepping, bro. Go somewhere else. I don't think this is love. I don't know why I believe this is not love. Maybe it was love the first time you met her, but you won't even say it's love because according to you, she didn't give you the time of the day. So you liked her a lot, but she didn't give you the time of the day for you to explore and know what that would have been. You married the sister just to be close to her. So along the 6 years you were married to the sister, she was coming to visit, she was living, so you were seeing her. Now the marriage is over. 2 years after the marriage is over, which means total of 8 years, 6 years of marriage and 2 years of separation. And now within these 2 years, you've been going and seeing your children in her house, and all of a sudden you are in love with her. Now you want to marry her. I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not. I don't know why I'm not buying it. I might be wrong, but you wrote me. So this is my opinion. I'm giving you my opinion. I don't think it's right. Leave this family alone and go find somebody else. Leave this family. This is not going to go well with your ex-wife. She's not going to like that. She's going to feel betrayed. Now she'll begin to ask herself questions. All this while my sister was coming to my house, was she cheating on you? Was she cheating with you? Were you guys having an affair? It's a lot of questions. She will now begin to think, maybe, how can you want to marry her 2 years after we're divorced? Were you guys dating before? Or you thought this is too much? This is too much drama. This is soap opera on TV. Your life is not TV. Please, my brother, my humble opinion, leave them alone and move on. But if you insist God is the one telling you, make sure you're hearing from God, though you're not hearing from your indigestion. You're not hearing from the bad food you ate at the restaurant. You're not you're not hearing for you drank milk, your dairy problem. Make sure you are hearing directly from God. Because if God is the one sending you, then God is not an author of confusion. He's going to make it right. But if it is not sitting right with anybody and there is trouble, komoko everywhere, he is not God. Oh, my God doesn't like confusion, doesn't like chaos. It's not God that is sending you. So, my brother, go find somebody else to marry, okay? That is my humble opinion. To all my uniques, if you have your own opinion, put it right down there in the comment section. Let us, educate and help each other. That's what we do. Iron sharpens iron. Remember to give us a thumbs up, share this video, and please subscribe to the channel. I need you to come join moi in this my family. All right? You are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why you are unique. Be kind to yourself and to each other. Mwah. Bye-bye.